Oi, gente, bom dia. Então, a gente vai começar o nosso último dia aqui na Feira de Intercâmbios. Inicialmente, a gente ia fazer 8, mas acabou ficando só 7. Mas vocês podem ficar tranquilos que vocês ganharam meio que um dia de presença, que seria relativo ao 8º dia. Hoje, então, a gente vai ter, inicialmente, o Japão. Depois a gente vai ter, se eu não me engano, a Palestina, não, a Turquia, Palestina e depois encerrando com a Indonésia. Só para falar que a gente vai ter então o primeiro check-in, que eu vou liberar logo daqui a pouco, e vocês também precisam, para receber o certificado, receber o check-out. Cada apresentação então vai ter mais ou menos 30 minutos, e agora eu vou falar em inglês para chamar os nossos convidados. Hey dears, how are you? Are you ready? Can you listen to me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. So I was just telling them you're gonna have 30 minutes, so you can do your presentations and then you can answer some questions that people here have. All right?
Okay.
Anything you need, I will be just here in the studio. Do you want to say something? Any questions? No? Okay. So you said you are having a little bit struggle in the presentation part. So I don't know if you see here, there is a button right down in your screen share, okay?
Yeah, I think I can do it.
Can you hear me? All right. So I will just add in your screen and you can start whenever you want.
Okay, then. So you can see our slides. Is it okay if we will start this? Okay, then let me introduce ourselves. Hi everyone, we are exchange staffs from IHMSA Japan. Today we are so glad that we can participate in this wonderful event, and today we would like to introduce our exchange programs to you. The next slide, please. First, we will talk about our country, Japan. Japan is known as a high technological country, and also we have such a unique and awesome culture. You can feel our hospitality during the exchange program. For example, Japanese comic books called manga are an important part of our culture. Manga is not only for kids, there are many types of manga published for all ages. These days, manga is popular all over the world. Also, Japan has 4 seasons: spring, summer, autumn, and winter, and you can fully enjoy in each season. In spring, you can enjoy the cherry blossoms and other many beautiful flowers. In summer, it is very hot and humid, but you can enjoy summer festivals. In autumn, you can enjoy the color-changing leaves. Finally, in winter, it is cold in summer areas, but you will enjoy snow and winter sports. And go on the next slide, please. Next, let me share regional information with you. Japan is divided into 9 regions, and they are totally different from each other in terms of climates, cuisines, and cultures. Also, since there are many programs in each region, you will enjoy selecting the university. There are 28 Scopi LCs and 31 Scori LCs, and the capacity is about 70 for Scopi, 35 for Scori, but these may change due to the COVID-19 situation. Then over to you, Shirono.
Can you hear me? Okay.
Yes.
Uh, let me uh, let me tell you about sightseeing. There are many places to visit in Japan, and you can easily move across Japan with our good transportations like Shinkansen. I think Kyoto is the famous place to feel the old Japanese culture. But there are many temples and other places you can enjoy Japanese culture around Japan. Next slide, please. For example, you can visit ancient shrines or traditional castle in rural areas. As you can see, some of them are very unique and you will enjoy magnificent views, while in urban areas you will feel a metropolitan atmosphere with skyscrapers and bayside views. Next, please. In Japan, there are a lot of popular Japanese traditional food. For example, dango, tempura, Japanese noodle udon, soba, sushi, and green tea. They are very popular among foreign people. If you visit Japan, don't miss it. Next, please. In Japan has many famous anime. Have you ever seen these characters? One Piece, Doraemon, Dragon Ball are very popular. Here is many anime creators in Japan, and some of them are translated into English, so you can enjoy if you don't know Japanese language. Next to you.
Okay. From now on, I will give a much more further information about our exchange programs. First, our required language is English. However, most patients in Japan cannot speak English, so the patient's communication is in Japanese. But don't worry, your tutors or the students staying with you will translate and help you. And especially for SCORY, most of the labs that welcome exchange students do their activities in English. And next, this is for SCORY, but we have as many as 77 active research projects, and you can touch our latest research activities and technologies. In some labs, you can do experiments about one of the most famous research in Japan, iPS cells. This is a cell which is founded by a Japanese researcher who won the Nobel Prize in Physiology or Medicine. And next is for Scopy. You have over 35 options to choose from for which department to go. And any department you choose, all of them have their professionalism. Also, you can learn about the wonderful healthcare system in Japan. It covers all the nation with extremely low price, free access, and the treatment does not change it depending on how much you pay. And next, we will introduce about our social programs. Yuna, can you talk?
Yes, I talk about social program. We are planning a lot of amazing social programs. For example, welcome and farewell party, barbecue, takoyaki party, sightseeing, and so on. Our summer vacation starts July or August, so some LCs are planning in summer season. Next, please. On weekends, you can visit Japanese traditional places. So please look the center top pictures. It's Miyajima, which is one of the World Heritage Sites. This red entrance gate is in the sea at full flood, and it's on the beach with low tide. And please look the center bottom picture. This is the so this is the center person is a Japanese monk, and you can he talk about Japanese traditional story for people. Please look the left bottom pictures. So it's a local festival, and you can enjoy the marshmallow, which is Japanese sweets. So please next slide. So the left top picture is welcome party's picture, and the center picture is the Japanese castle, and the right picture is beach. And go the bottom part. The left picture is Asakusa. It's the popular sightseeing place. And the center one is Tokyo Station, and the right one is the activity on the sea. So everywhere you go, you will enjoy Japanese traditional temple and shrine. And social programs depends on the place and the university you go. Some LCs plan some events together and go a daily trip in summer. Next slide, please. Thank you so much for your attention, and we really appreciate letting me join this. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to ask us. We hope many of you visit Japan and enjoy with us. Thank you.
Sorry, James. I think people in Brazil wasn't listening. Sorry. So now we have some questions for you here. The first one is, do we need to have visa to travel to Japan? Sorry, can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
For now,
It depends on the country, but most of you need a visa to visit Japan. But in this COVID season, it's very difficult to get the visa for foreign students. So now I have visited Japan, suspended the exchange for a while, for time being.
and for not during the pandemic, you also need to get a visa. But as I just see now, it's not a very difficult one, because you can stay 90 days with the most easiest visa. And for much more information, just search out for the Japanese embassy site homepages for much more information about the visa.
All right. The next one is Japan a safe country for women to visit?
Yes, I strongly recommend it. for women to come. It's very safe country, and like like it, it's very safe in the city. Like, if you go to some rural areas with dark places and with snow whites, some places are dangerous. But mainly in the big cities and with the main streets, it's not so dangerous to stay. And around most of the universities, it's safe.
All right. Which places of Japan are your own favorites?
Yeah, I think
Zero.
everyone.
My favorite place is Hokkaido, the north part of Japan. It's cool even in summer, and you can enjoy snow and snow sports in winter, and you can enjoy delicious foods.
All right. What should we know about Japanese food before going?
Oh,
Reasoning.
I think there are not so specific things which you must know beforehand. However, perhaps is it better to know how to use chopsticks? Because in many restaurants there are no other options. Other options different from using chopsticks, so perhaps it's better to know in advance.
yeah.
All right. Do you have school and school programs?
We don't have it now. We uh we are thinking about to open a scope exchanges, but like in this few years, but not now. And for Scova, we are not doing it, and we are not thinking it right now.
All right. The, the next one is, do you accept preclinical students?
For postcopy, it's allowed for clinical students, only clinical students. But for scholarly, every student can join, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
The last one is, where can I find you guys on Instagram? You can chat in this private chat, then I will just project here.
Is there someone who uses Instagram?
I don't know, maybe you can just put the Instagram of your NMO. I don't know if you have one.
We have
Yeah.
our
Go.
animals. I just type IFMC Japan, and you can find our Instagram account. And for the recent post, it's about the APRM, the Asia Pacific Regional Meetings. You can see the post about it. And from the videos about the APRM, you can see like you can know about Japan. So it's a very nice video. Just type IFMC Japan.
Okay. So thank you guys for your presentation, and your participation here. So I hope you close a lot of contracts with us for the next season. And that's all. Do you want to say something? More something
I really
else?
appreciate you give us for like this chance. So it's the first time for us to do presentation for our activity, but it's really good opportunity. So thank you so much.
Okay.
Thank you so much, and I hope we can make some good contracts. We can say in good in good relationships, and I hope we can make a contract together next season.
Thank you so much for giving us this wonderful opportunity, and I am also looking forward to making some contracts with you and seeing some students of you.
Okay, thank you. Então, gente, eu só vou ver aqui se o pessoal da Turquia já está pronto para a gente já chamar eles. Só um minuto. Hey, dears, how are you?
Hello, what's up?
My mic is muted again. Hi, everyone. How are you? We're so happy to be here.
All right. So,
Okay,
I was
we
just
actually have a I don't know how to just like share with you and
okay. So, sorry, I didn't listen. Are you going to share something?
we actually have a slide. Is it okay for us to share?
Mm-hmm.
Present our lovely exchanges to your lovely participants.
All right. So,
Anyway, I don't know. I don't. How can I share? Oh, I see. There's a share button over there. Okay.
yeah.
Guys, how's my connection? Can you hear me clearly? Hello?
Yes. I think your
Is
connection
my
is
connection
just.
stable?
Now I think it is. I will just. So your presentation ready. I will just project here, and you can introduce yourself and start.
So
Okay.
yeah, that's perfect. So can you see our screen?
Yes, I
Presentation?
can. Yes, I will just project here.
Okay, that's perfect.
So anything you need, I will be just here in the studio. Okay.
Okay, perfect. So we can start, right? I think so. Let me check. Okay, perfect. Hi, everyone. How are you? It's like in the afternoon here. I don't know, but it's like we are super, super duper happy to be here. So we are coming from Turkey. We are Turkmisik Neos. My name is Begüm. I'm Neo in of Turkmisik Turkey, and I have my lovely Neo out here.
Oi, gente, tudo bem? My name is Berat, and I'm the new out of Turkish Turkey. We are so excited to make this presentation to you. I hope at the end you will all love Turkey, and you can't wait to come to Turkey and visit our beautiful, beautiful country with lots of adventures. So there are like some infos about the Turkey that I would like to tell you guys. So our population is 82 million people. We are kind of crowded country, not like Brazil, obviously. There are like 81 different cities in our beautiful country, and the most populous city is Istanbul. The capital is Ankara, but the economic and historical and culture capital is actually Istanbul. Istanbul is the most touristic place, but our mental capital, like Brazil, like Brasilia, is Ankara. Yeah, let's talk about our cities. So I will mention just three of our best wanted cities. So the first one is Istanbul. Istanbul is the most populous city, as I told you, and it has lots of different adventures. It's the bridge of connects Europe and Asia, and there are lots of different play activities to do. It's like Rio de Janeiro of Brazil. It's one of the best cities in the world, in my opinion. And our second city is our capital, Ankara. Ankara is a nice city with lots of beautiful universities, one of the best universities in Turkey. There are many things to do, and there are beautiful restaurants. So if you go to Ankara, I definitely advise you to try all the different foods in this city. It's very beautiful. And the last city I would like to mention, you guys, is Izmir. Izmir is like the Florianopolis, Floripa of Turkey. It's beautiful. It's a Mediterranean Aegean city. It has a beautiful beaches, beautiful activities that you can do there. The weather is always nice there, and it's a beautiful city. So like we have 81 cities. We just mentioned the three of you guys, but there are more of that.
So guys, you're probably thinking like, why Turkey is far? Why touristic exchanges, right? Because like the answer is because it's worth it. 100% worth it. So, sorry. Okay. So there are three main focuses in our exchanges. First, capacity and quality of our exchanges. Second, our amazing, very fun and lovely social programs. And finally, we are a very welcoming country. So just like if you have any hesitations, just like pack your things and come to Turkey. You always have a home in Turkey. So let's start with capacity of our exchanges. Every year we host more than 500 incomings as Skopje and Skori. Also, like you might ask, when can I come? April? Yes. December? Yes. July, August? Yes. We accept all months. We are available in all months. You just like need to send your application form and that's it. Also, we have more than 200 local officers who are really willing to work with you, help you, and make sure your journey is amazing. So we really care about quality of our exchanges. When you come to Turkey, you have the chance to observe many cases with best tutors, with the best technological devices. We have bleeding edge, state-of-art practices. For example, one of our LCs, Başkent LC, is world renowned for its burn units. You can see a lot of transplants and everything with also just gender confirmatory surgeries, everything. You can see very rare cases in Turkey because like there are a lot of patients and our hospitals are always full with patients. So you most likely see a lot of cases. And you know, like your tutors, when you talk to your tutors, oh my God, can I try this? Or can I try this? Or can I help you with the surgery? Or like, can I help you with examining the patient and everything? They always say yes. So you will like receive a lot of good medical skills. So here is our local officers. By the way, I have two guests that I wanted to meet with. So we are 2 neos and 5 neo assistants, and 2 of them are here with me. We are actually on holiday together, so they just want to say hi.
Hi everyone! It's an amazing experience to be here with you. Hello.
So we are actually on holiday, and we were just like, oh my God, you just said you need to come to our presentation and say hi. So, okay, in here you can see the also quality of our exchanges. Here we have our TAPO training for professional exchange. We are doing this training for more than 12 years to improve our Leos and Loris about exchanges and exchange related topics such as global health and so on. By the way, guys, in here in the left corner, you see certificated incomings. In order to receive a certificate, you need to attend 80% of working days, fill out the handbook, and fill out the evaluation form, and your certificate is yours. So we also like organize a lot of open arrival trainings, educational activities, peer educations, and more, with games and capacity building activities. So you can talk about your health system, medical education system, and many more with your peers. Ooh, one of my favorite parts.
So guys, let's talk about funnier parts, the most parts that I think you are more interested into. Our social program, our tours, the crazy activities we do every year. So first one, our national tour. So I know most of Brazilians know about Cappadocia because it's famous there. I have some friends in Brazil and I know your culture a little bit. Like everyone knows São Jorge, Morena. So Cappadocia is one of the unique places in Turkey. So every year we organize 3 tours to Cappadocia. One is January, July, and August, and we spend 2 days there with a lot of different activities. You can take beautiful pictures, and your Instagram account will be so happy about it. So you can take the hot air balloon rides. We can go to some valleys. We can see amazing geological features there. So Cappadocia tour is, I think it must be in everyone's bucket list. So it's not only that, we have another national tour too, which is our Olympos Antalya national tour. Let's talk about it. Olympos is a very nice place in terms of like the landscape, the weather, the beaches there, the sea. It's a wonderful place. So I think it's similar to Ilha Grande in Brazil. So the water is so smooth and so clean, and you'll have great time there because the weather is perfect there. We organize that tour twice a year. One is in July, the other one is August. So it's a 3 days tour, and I think it's the craziest activity we have done in our exchanges in every year because there are lots of partying in that tour. We do some moonlight yacht boat party tour that you can swim under the moonlight, and we organize a lot of parties. We organize a all day boat tour, so it is like 40 or 50 people from like 20 different countries that you can interact and you can have fun. And I know like we love to party, and it's the best possible way to connect with people from all around the world and just have fun. So the other slide, I cannot see the slides. The Olympus.
We are in Olympus right now.
So
how many
okay, I mentioned
we have. It's just like you keep telling it. It's just like finish it, guys. You need to.
National tours is my favorite part about our exchanges. So can we take a look to the next slide? So we have like I mentioned our national social programs, which is like we organize for all the country, but we have some local social programs too. Almost all the LCs in Turkey, they are super active. So our Leos, our Loris, our CPs, we love having fun and we love showing our country. Turkish people are so hospitable, and we just love to meet people from all around the world and show everything we got to them. So in our local social programs, we organize a lot of trips to the historical places, the cool places in Turkey, and we organize lots of partying. So as you can see from that pictures, most of the pictures I took them. So we organized lots of things in the Istanbul, for example. We go to the historical peninsula to see Hagia Sophia, Blue Mosque. We go to Princess Islands. We go to lots of different cool places. And like 1 month can seem like 30 days can be a long period of time, but for Turkey, for Istanbul or other cities in Turkey, it's not a long time. So it's not enough, but in 30 days, we'll enjoy a lot. Like I can guarantee that. And the next slide. Begin, you continue here or?
Oh, actually, we can both. So guys, in here you can see our activities. We are very super active animal. I mentioned before we have training for professional exchange officers where we train our lovely Leos and our lovely Loris. And we have exchanger development camp where we focus on interstanding committee just works and topics and so on. Also, we have regional meetings. So we are actually preparing to our exchange season as the best way we can. And we are super proud of it. Now, actually, there is the most excited part for me, the food part. But I think my Neo out, he is just like really enthusiastic when it comes to this subject. So I'll leave the floor for him.
So guys, like honestly, I love eating. I love eating cool foods. Like I went to Brazil this year on January. Like I ate everything. I love Brazilian cuisine, but I don't want to compare it to Turkish food because we have a really good cuisine. So the Turkish foods are really amazing because we are the bridge from east to west, and we have lots of different cultures in our country. So Turkey is a center of the foodies. Like we have, Turkish breakfast. As you can see in the pictures, there are lots of different foods that you can try. We have baklava. It's a beautiful dessert. We have a lot of like kebabs, like the meat, like Turkish food, also vegetables. We have everything. And also, you know Nusret, right? You know Jez and Ebrak from Instagram. They are both Turkish chefs. They are very famous. They have millions of followers on social medias. Do you know why? Because we have good food. If you come to Turkey, you have chance to try a lot of different kind of foods which are really worthy. And also you can take a look at their amazing shows while they're serving the food. So I can guarantee you that after 1 month exchange in Turkey, you'll get a Turkish belly. It's sad, but it's fun.
So by the way, I want to mention, like, if you are a vegetarian, vegan, or just like on a gluten-free diet, Turkish cuisine is just the best for you. You have many options. You will see when you come here. So this is more like our internal work. So I will just like pass it really fast. But like we have small working groups and working groups where we try to improve our exchanges. For example, we have a lot of SWG focus on our outgoing experiences and incoming experiences as well. We have a SWG called Welcome Package. Every LC is creating their own welcome kit to welcome incomings. And as you can see here, we also have domestic exchange program. It's just like an insight from our animal. And guys, finally, if you want to find out more, please scan the QR code. Turquoise is our magazine. And we are really proud of it. And you can read both incoming and outgoing experiences and many more fun facts about our NMO and our exchanges. I think thank you so much for being here with us and listening us. And we are really enjoyed and looking forward for your questions.
Yeah, muito obrigado, gente.
Thank you, guys. You're just amazing. Your energy is like outstanding. So we have some questions here for you.
Thank you. Wait,
Thank you.
send them over. We are ready.
So the first one is, how is the COVID-19 situation today in Turkey? Can we go now? With this amazing presentation, I want to go to Turkey as soon as possible.
That's a nice message.
Sorry, could you please?
Sorry?
Oh, please be my guest, please. I live in Istanbul, guys. You are all welcome. I also have a cat, which is super cute.
I really need someone to practice my Portuguese.
So regarding the COVID-19 situation, we okay. So I can go with this. Oh yeah, by the way, my Neo out can speak Portuguese really well. Just saying. Yeah. So guys, regarding the answer of the question, how is the COVID-19 situation today in Turkey? Can we go now with this amazing presentation? I want to go through. Thank you. So sadly, we canceled our exchange program for until the end of 2021, but we are super ready, and I'm very confident that we can restart our exchanges in the beginning of 2022. So because like now we have a very fast vaccination program. It's just like extremely fast, and we are super proud of it. I hope at the end of the 2021 we can start like hosting incomings, and but still, if you want to come here as holiday, you just like give us a call, and that's it. That's all you need to do. But regarding our exchanges, please guys wait for 2022, and we are super ready for that.
And also, I would like to add something. During the summer months, especially like July and August, there isn't many restrictions in Turkey because of it's a holiday season in our country. For example, since the beginning of July, and it's still continuing, there isn't almost any restrictions. So we all went to holiday, and it's super fun, guys. Yeah, I can advise you to come to Turkey. But of course, we don't know the situation in the next months, obviously, but we are just hoping it will be good because we have a really fast vaccination program right now. So I think it will be a good time for all of you guys to visit Turkey.
Okay. The next one is: do you think that speaking English only? Sorry, just a minute. Do you think that speaking English only speak? Sorry. Oh, do you think that speaking only English is enough to have a good experience in the hospital and in our daily life?
Yeah, 100% English is enough. By the way, my lovely A's are with me. So it's enough. I think English is more than enough because like our tutors can speak English very well, very fluent. Maybe not all the hospital stuff, but like it's just like super relaxed because all of our Leos, our like professors, they can speak English really well. But like maybe not the public, not everyone. Like when you go and just want to buy a bottle of water, like but it's fine. Overall, it's just like yes, you can. It's perfect. English is sufficient.
Yeah,
Is enough.
I totally agree with Begüm. In terms of academic stuff, it's 100% enough just to speak Turkish because the hospital, all the professors and all the medical students, you can communicate with Turkish. But of course, I think the situation is kind of similar to Brazil in terms of the daily stuff, daily conversations. Because if you know some basic Turkish, how to order, how to say thank you, for example, Turkish people will be super warm to you because we love foreign people who can speak a little bit of Turkish. You know what I mean? Just basic stuff. And so it makes our exchange, like I would say, better. Like it's more fun and easier in terms of daily stuff.
Oldu sanırım. Gelin hadi yanıma. Açmış.
All right. What's Turkish currency? How much is the cost of living?
It's cheap.
It's super cheap, guys. It's just like 10 Turkish liras is just like $1.50. So it's just like super cheap. You can even go back to your country as a rich person. Really, it's sad for us, but it's good for tourists. So
yeah, like I can compare the prices in Rio and Istanbul because I've been to both of the cities. I'm living in Istanbul. I've spent 1 month in Rio, so I think Rio is more expensive than the life in Istanbul. Basically, the food, the general life, etc. So I think for Brazilians it will be a little cheaper than the life in Brazil in general. But it's a lot cheaper than life in Europe. I would say a lot cheaper. Yeah.
Okay. Can the incoming travel abroad during the exchange?
yeah, sure. Of course, like if they want to go to other countries, because like we have such a big airline called Turkish Airlines, and they travel everywhere, so you can just like hop in the plane and go somewhere and come back. Why not? But like Turkey is so good. Like I don't know if you can find time, but
Like I think I can give you some advices about it. So during that 1 month, I suggest you to travel the places in Turkey because there are lots of different cool destinations in Turkey. I advise you to visit different cities, different destinations in Turkey. But you can do pre or post exchange traveling. That is very cool thing. You can go somewhere in Europe, somewhere in nearby countries, etc. Because I know the flight prices are very expensive from Brazil to Turkey. So you can do a thing like you can come to Turkey directly, and when you return flight, you go to some European cities, for example, in the middle of Brazil and Turkey. You spend 1 week, etc., in there. Then you go back to your country. That would be a perfect plan. Actually, we have incoming from Brazil 2 years ago. They did the thing that I mentioned. They come to Turkey. They traveled like 6, 7 different cities in Turkey. They have really cool photos, like really. And they went to Greece, then France, then they returned back to Brazil. I think it's a good plan and it's really economical because you don't need to pay an extra flight ticket for this. Just for the accommodation, you pay a little more money.
Oh, perfect. The next one is Turkey a cool place for LGBT people? You guys seem so nice.
Yes, we are 100% allies, and we are super, super proud of it. Like, we are just like, especially in Turkey, we are just like super, super respectful to everyone. Everyone, you can guys can be relaxed and happy. We also have our prize and so on, but like still we have like some issues when it comes to governments and so on, like marriage status and so on. But like we are really working for that, and hopefully in the future everyone can marry, like gays can marry, lesbians can marry, like trans can marry, everyone. Like we are actually really working hard for that, and we are really super proud of our exchanges are totally safe spaces for anyone. You can guys just like feel 100% like happy and okay with it. I'm just like, if anything happens, just give me a call and I will literally cancel them. So just like no problem at all. Like really, you are more than welcome. Thank you. And you guys also seem nice too, even though I can't see you, but like I can see your knee out, so it's just like kind of enough. You guys seem nice. Thank you.
Yeah. Like I can also give you an example about it. Like 3 years ago, my friend came here from Brazil to a city in Turkey, Trabzon, which is not a big city, not a metropolitan city in Turkey, because we have like 3 big cities, like Istanbul, Izmir, and Ankara is the biggest cities in Turkey. He came to like a ordinary city in Turkey. He's a LGBT people person, and he had really great fun there. Like people were so nice to him. Like I'm not saying it. He told me this kind of thing. People are so warm to him, so calm, so warm people. They get along with very well. He had a great time in Turkey, and like he told me that he had zero bad experience in Turkey in terms of LGBT stuff. I can really say that with my heart.
Also, our universities, like most of the universities, have their LGBT club, so it's just like you can see how friendly environment is that. And we're actually doing a volunteer work for that, and then just like as Turkmesic, and it's one of our focusing areas actually today. Like this year, our team, we are working on to make a more safe space for anyone, so we're just like literally working on that. And I think I just like we are really hope that you can come ASAP and see.
Guys, you're just amazing, really.
Thank you.
Here, do you accept couple or a group of friends?
Yes, if you are more than 3, just let us know via email. Like 2 people, yeah, just like yeah, I want to stay with this. But like if you are more than 3, just like let your neo know, and your neo can email us. Hi, like for example, A, B, C, they want to stay together and so on. Yeah, and we arrange that.
Okay. What language do you accept in your country for the exchange programs besides English?
Turkish.
English is enough, but like if you know Turkish, like
yeah,
it's okay also. But like English is enough.
Okay.
We have such a relaxed exchange program, guys. It's just like we accept everyone, even graduated students, preclinical students, like everyone. We just like we want to make sure that everybody can have Turk music exchanges experience. So
I would really love to host you guys to practice my Portuguese because I love talking Portuguese. I really enjoy it. So if you want to speak Portuguese in Turkey, just give me a call.
Akif, I think for the next questions you need to answer them like in Portuguese because like it will look cool. For me, it's super cool. So I think we should go with that.
It's been like 6 months. I haven't been speaking Portuguese. I'm good at texting, but I can try.
All right. What month do you think is the best one to go on an exchange?
So like
Acho que é melhor mês para mim é julho e agosto por Turquia, because são meses verão aqui é muito lindo, é muito lindo. Mas eu sei seu verão em janeiro. E janeiro na Turquia é muito lindo também, mas é frio, um pouco frio, mas vocês podem ver snow aqui, é muito lindo. Você pode fazer vacations, winter vacations aqui. Acho que é muito lindo, muito maravilhosa na Turquia em janeiro também, mas para mim julho e agosto são os meses melhores na Turquia porque eu gosto haverá muito clima quente, like warm people, like festas e comidas, bebidas, exatamente. So I think you can come in winter or in summer, doesn't matter. Turkey is always beautiful, yeah, but in summer is kind of better because I love hot weather. But if you want to do some winter traveling, see some snow, yeah, just come here in winter. Yeah, I just translated for my guys.
So, but I had in the past, I had a lot of incomings from DENEM Brazil that came in January, and they were super happy with that. So January is also good if you want to come in the winter. It's kind of cold, but like we just like go and bought them a jacket because like they were just like, we're coming here, our city is really hot, and then we just like go and just bought some jackets and so on. But like summers, like July, August, and January are the best 3 months. But like every month is great, of course.
Eu só quero dizer, Verá, que foi maravilhoso o jeito que você falou. Perfeito.
Muito legal, gente.
So the next one is, do you accept graduated students?
Yes, just when you send the AF, just enroll. Like you must be enrolled while you send the AF, but like it's like the general rule. So you just like you can be an old doctor, but like if you're just like freshly graduated, yes, of course, we do.
Is language certificate required?
It is just like, but like you can, one that you have from your NMO is enough. Just like your NEOs can send you, and then that's it. Like NMO language certificate is enough.
All right, so that was all the questions, guys. Do you want to say something to us?
We actually have a lot of fun. Thank you so much for this opportunity, and we are really looking forward. By the way, he's not here, but like thank you to your Anori as well. He really helped me because like I think I asked probably more than 100 questions, like, and he was just like super relaxed, and he was really willing to help me. So thank you. And thank you for inviting us over. It was a pleasure for us, and also for my Neo A's as well. Where are you guys? Okay. So it's now I give the floor for Akif, so you can just like speak a little bit more Portuguese. Just like
guys, I think like my opinion, Turkish and Brazilian people get along with each other very well because we have kind of similar taste of having fun and spending time. You know, I love Brazilian people, and I think Brazilian people love my attitude to them. I think it's a good collaboration. And if you come to Turkey, I'm sure that you'll have lots and lots of fun here, and you will learn a lot of things because exchanges is not about having fun. It's also about having an academic quality and having a great time for your career as well. And I also would like to say that if you have any more questions, you can send us from Instagram, so we can share our Instagram if it's okay for you. And also you can take our photos because in our both of our profiles we have some photos from our national tours and our social programs in Turkey. So maybe you can have an opinion about the exchanges in Turkey. So it would be a nice thing, I think. And if you have any questions, do not hesitate to reach us. You can text message in English and also in Portuguese. Yeah, I was excited. Sorry about that. I'm better in texting.
No, you was just perfect.
Before just like leaving, can we take a screenshot, please? If it's okay
Of
for
course.
you.
I'm just going to ask Lucas if you want to participate. Just a minute.
I don't know if you have another screen. I only see just like 3 of us.
Okay.
Okay, then it's okay.
We couldn't see the public. Yeah.
Okay, would you mind if we share it and so on?
I'm just going to take out these. All right, no, it's okay.
Okay.
How many people are we right now?
Okay.
Okay. Sorry, Vera. What did you ask?
He said like how many people are just watching us?
Well, now we have 10, but you know it's going to be saved on YouTube, so there are going to be a lot more viewers, like
That's
maybe
perfect. Let us know if
2,000.
there's any comments and so on.
200, sorry. All right, so thank you guys. You are just amazing, really.
Bye.
Bye.
Ciao.
Tchau. Bem, gente, agora eu só vou confirmar se a pessoa acho que ele já está pronto. Hi, Eunice, are you ready?
Yep, I'm ready. Hello, everyone. Just like I've practiced some like few words in Portuguese, and I hope I will do it right. So I will say, "Eto do mundo, espero que você esteja bem." So I hope I did it right.
Just perfect.
Yeah, just like I'm new to this platform, so I guess this will have share screen. Yep, this is a share screen because I've got you a very small presentation, and let me start my presentation. So I guess like this now it's presenting, I guess.
Yes, it's now presenting.
Yeah. So I will first of all say good evening, everyone. I am Yunus Elamour. I am the PMSA Palestine Nori. And today I will take you on a small journey about our animal, our country, and I hope you will enjoy it. And I hope at the end of this presentation, all of you will like came and visit Palestine one day. So first of all, I guess is the voice good, or is there any problem? Renato, is there any problem with the voice? Can you hear me? Oh, no, so let me start. So in a Star Wars fashion, in a galaxy far, far away, there was a planet, a blue planet, and in this planet there was a land. This land is like the junction between 3 continents, Africa, Europe, and Asia. It's very, very, very special land, full of very historic and very special stuff. And I will tell you a few details about Palestine and why it's special. Palestine is a small country, but it's full of diversity. It's full of things that will make you impressed. You will find in Palestine very high mountain with very cold weather. At the same time, you will have very low valleys. You will have amazing deserts, and at the same time, the most beautiful coast you can ever see in your life. In Palestine, it's a very, very special place when you're talking about history. You can say that around the majority of the greatest civilization in history tried have occupied Palestine or been part of Palestine and for a certain period. You will talk about a place where each corner have a very special story. Also, you will talk about a country with a very amazing people. And you know, guys, it's always about the people. There are people who will like have you as a part of them. You will feel like you are between your family. For us, hospitality is the most important thing. We love people and we love to enjoy time with them and we love to make them be part of us. So let's start talking about a little bit about the Scopy program. So in our income, we'll have the chance to be part of Al-Najah Hospital in Nablus, also goes to Victoria Hospital in Jerusalem. Both of these hospitals, they have the GCI accreditation. So based on that, they provide high level of medical service and also education, which is like level up to the international and global standards. And you will have an amazing experience inside of these hospitals. We have a wide range of departments and specialties. You can have emergency, neurosurgery, ophthalmology, cardiovascular surgery, and pediatric. And the most important part when we are talking about our income is we want our income to feel like they are at home. They are part of PMSA Palestine members. So you won't feel that, oh, this is the income. No, you will feel this is I'm home and I like this place. And after your exchange, I'm sure you won't get back there again. And let's talk about my standing committee, SCORI. You know, there was multiple challenges facing the development of research programs in Palestine, but the university, the centers in Palestine, even the government, and even individuals also, they work their best to provide a very, very special research program. Currently, we have in Al-Quds University, there has a great center, and there's a program called the PNI, Palestinian Neurology Initiative. This program worked very hard in developing very special neuroscience-based research, and they have high techniques there. We have at Al-Najah University, we have a research, a cancer and stem cell center, research center, which is a very, very developed one, and there's also a genetic center there. Also, currently we have a third university, which is Al-Azhar University in Gaza, and they have signed a contract to develop a very advanced research center. So there's multiple institutes in Palestine that's work in developing and providing for the student a very, very high level of research education. And I want to emphasize that research is part of the requirement for graduation in our university. So our university gives a lot of attention to this program and provide the student with all the needed stuff. We want to say that we will take care of you, honestly. When you came to Palestine, for sure you have upon arrival training. And beside this upon arrival training, we try our best to give you, to make you feel home. You will have a welcoming package, and inside of this welcoming package, there's a Palestinian theme, which will give you a very simple insight about the Palestinian culture, poet, dresses like this is a kufiya. For sure, we will try to give every one of you a kufiya. We have very amazing stuff that you will enjoy. We have highly motivated and eager tutor, and also they speak multiple languages. The tutor, they speak for sure English and Arabic or a native language. And also part of them speak French, and also part of them speak Spanish. And I don't know if there is part of them who speak Portuguese, but it will be awesome also. We have culture and social and scientific discussion spaces, which give you something more than just the exchange and the culture part of the exchange. And we try to daily follow up on our income to make them more comfortable and to make them have the best exchange experience possible. We work on our educational activity to make it special, to make it like Palestinian style. So if you are someone who is going to be a SCORI person, you will have basic research skills and also laboratory skills, which will elevate your skills and potentials regarding the research side. If you are a SCOPY person, you have basic research, basic surgical skills, and basic nursing skills. Also, we try to get our income involved in our local committee's activities. So if there's a medical days or any other activity related to the local committee, for sure we will make you part of it and you will enjoy each detail about it. At the same time, we try also to give human rights activities like volunteering for refugee camps. In refugee camps, you will find multiple interesting stories. You will find like those little children who you feel that they are like grown-up men, and you say, "Well, how old are you?" He will tell you, "They're just 10," and you will find amazing stories and enjoy this experience for sure. And also, let me so sorry. I'm really kind of nervous. Just like let me relax a little bit. Also, let me talk about maybe the part which you are proud of it, which is the landmark which you will visit when you are coming to Palestine. First of all, we will talk about Jerusalem, the holy city, the city full of peace, a very special city for all the religions, a city where you will find a lot of history, a lot of beauty. The city will, for sure, you will feel comfortable visiting it and like moving around it. And you cannot visit Jerusalem without tasting its bagels, and especially if you are lucky to taste them in the morning. It is a very, very satisfying experience. And the second landmark which we visited is Nablus. And just like I don't want to talk about the city, I want to talk about something, a desert known as Nabulsiya or Kunafa Nabulsiya. If you eat this desert, I guess like nothing will be the same. For you, all the other desert in the world, they will be missing something. It's very delicious, especially from if you eat it from Nablus. It's maybe the best desert in the Middle East, and I'm sure you will like do anything to have it again, and you will really, really love it. And let's talk about Gaza City, my city. And this is a city where you will fall in love with the sea, street, and people. There's a lot of stories. There's a very amazing sea. There is a lot of peace, honestly. I know, like, if you sort of Google Gaza, you will find war and stuff like that. But also, there's another face of Gaza. There's people who want to live and enjoy to live. And also, we'll make sure that you will eat sumagia. And sumagia is like a traditional food that's we make it in very, very special occasions. And if you are lucky to have one, I'm sure you will like it. And we have also the city of Jericho, which is the most ancient city, and have the Dead Sea, which is an amazing sea, which for sure you will enjoy swimming in that sea without drowning, and it's really healthy. So if you have any problem with your skin, any problem with your joints, if you go to the Dead Sea, it's really, really refreshing, and it will really help you to have a very better health and a better skin for sure. And we have Lina and Nick from Switzerland who came to our came to Paris, Palestine, and enjoy a very, very satisfying experience. And there's a testimonial about it. And upon this land, there is that which deserve life. I may be part of you think about Palestine as a country of conflict, but regarding all the complication and all the stuff that's happened, we try our best to live. We work out the hardest way in order to have the best possible education, the best possible research program, and the best possible of everything. And you can follow us on Instagram. This is the QR code. And this is for the presentation. I guess like they told me it will be around 15 minutes with the questions. So I'll try to make it as fast as possible in order to give you the chance to ask me more questions and to know more about you. And I guess that's it. So let's stop screen sharing. And here we go.
So thank you, Eunice, for your presentation. And so now we have some questions here for you to answer. So the first one is, do you think that speaking English, only English, is enough to have a good experience in the hospital and in our daily life?
Yes, for sure. Speaking English in the hospital, all the staff, they have very good skills regarding English. And English is part of the education. The students from kindergarten start to learn English. So everyone in the street, at least, like, if he's not good in English, he will understand what you want, and you can understand what he really wants.
All right, perfect. The next one is Palestine is Palestine a safe country for women to visit alone?
Yes, it's a safe country. Just like, there's some borders and stuff like that. But for you as a foreigner, you won't have any problem. This is a problem about the Israeli soldier. But if you came to live in Palestine as a place, it's a very safe place, honestly. Regarding people here, they defend women. Anyone who try to harm you, you will find a man. If a gentleman, even if he don't know you, and he see like is someone is trying to harm you or anything, for sure they will defend you. And we have a huge respect for women. So I guess, like, for my example, in my city, guys, I'm sure like a woman can walk in the street at 1 a.m. and no one will talk with her.
All right, perfect. How is the current situations of COVID-19 in Palestine, and are there any restrictions for Brazilian students to enter?
So regarding the COVID situation, I guess it's not the best, but it's getting better. There's a lot of vaccination. We're trying to everyone to get vaccinated as soon as possible. So it's the curve is going down in Palestine, and this is something good. Regarding restriction, there's no restriction regarding any nationalities. Honestly, like, we love to host people. That's just the remaining, there's this conflict of Israeli embassy and stuff like that. So if you regulate your paper with them, you won't have any problem to enter Palestine as a country. We don't have any restriction for any kind of country.
Oh, perfect. Is the official language certificate required?
So no, we can accept the language certificate from your animal without any problem, and it will be all right.
Okay. Is there any dress code?
Yes, there is a dress code. You can find it in the exchange condition. So we try as much like like a pants and a t-shirt. It will be better and stuff like that. So just this is maybe the main principle.
Okay. Is your country safe for LGBT people?
Honestly, I guess I don't think so.
Right. Do you have night shifts?
Oh, could you elaborate more about night shifts, sorry?
I'm
working at the hospital in the evening, in the night.
Yes, I think so.
Yeah, we have night shift, and if you have good clinical skills, you can work in an hospital as a volunteer and help the staff there. There's no problem regarding that.
All right. Do your LCs offer educational activities?
Yes, for sure. We try to give you as much as possible educational activities and diversity. So you will have basic research skills from SCORE and basic surgical skills from SCOPY. We try to give you from SCORE human rights activities, stuff like that. We want you to taste all the standing committees in PMSA Palestine.
All right. Do you accept graduated students?
If he can provide an enrollment card, for sure we can accept him.
Okay. Do you accept couples or a group of friends?
Yes, for sure we can accept them as there's a capacity. We don't have mind to accept this couple or group of friends.
Is the cost of living expensive?
Oh, I don't know, like, regarding the if we can't compare to Brazil, but I guess like beside the fees you will pay for the exchange, maybe $150 or $200 will be more than enough for you to live in Palestine.
Okay. And the last one.
But if you came to Gaza, I'm talking about Nablus. So Nablus, they are expensive. But if you came to Gaza, I guess $50 would be enough.
All right.
So
the last one is there a national social program in your country?
Yes, we have a national social program, and we try to make your visit very special. We are working currently in the city of Bethlehem.
Okay.
I guess we're going to have it as part of also of our national program. It will be very attractive for people. It's a city full of history, and I guess it's special for especially Christian. They will adore the city.
All right. So thank you, Eunice, for your
You're
participation
welcome.
here with us. It was really amazing to have Palestine here. Do
Yeah.
you want to say something?
Yes, I want to say that you are welcome to Palestine. We love you people, and for me, like Brazil is a very, very, very amazing country, and I hope one day I could visit Brazil. So it was nice to be there here with you guys, and I'm sending all the love for you from Palestine. So see you in the, just like let me take a picture with my phone,
All right. Of course.
just like this one. So it's in the box. Thanks everyone, and I
Thank,
wish you a very amazing streaming. Goodbye.
thank you. Have a nice day. Então, gente, agora a gente só vai esperar a próxima apresentação, que é a da Indonésia, a última, que vai começar por volta das 11h30. E já já a gente volta. Então, gente, voltamos agora com o pessoal da Indonésia. Hey guys, are you ready then? Do you want to introduce yourselves?
Hi everyone. Is everyone seeing this screen?
Sorry?
Can you hear me?
Yes, of course.
Okay. Hi everyone. Okay, so I believe this is my first time seeing you guys. Okay, so I'm Fina. I'm actually the neo-in of Chimsa Indonesia, and I'm with my partner right now, Diva.
Hello guys, good evening from Indonesia now.
Okay, so Diva is actually the Nori of Chimsa Indonesia. Nice to see you guys.
Okay, so are you going to project some presentation?
Yes, Diva is actually gonna share us the screen.
Okay, wait. Okay.
Okay, so anything you need, I will be just here in the studio, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Presentation.
Okay, good evening from Indonesia, everyone. I hope everybody is doing well, happy, and healthy, and awesome. Let me introduce myself. My name is Lutfiana, or you can call me Diva, as National Officer on Research Exchange, Chimsa Indonesia. And I'm here with my colleague, Savina, or Fina, the National Exchange Officer for Incoming. And we are both excited to present you about our presentation, Wonderful Exchange with Chimsa Indonesia. And to begin, I would like to introduce CIMSA. So a little bit about Center for Indonesian Medical Students Activities, or CIMSA Indonesia. And CIMSA Indonesia is the sole NMO for Indonesia, represented by 27 medical faculties across the nations. And we have 14 local committees of SCORI CIMSA and 17 local committees of SCOPI CIMSA, of which are active in hosting incoming students for the IFMSA exchange program. Okay, before we get into the exchange program with Chimsa, I want to address the invisible elephant in the room by updating you about the situation in Indonesia regarding this pandemic. Okay, since last year, the pandemic has been a challenge as in all other countries, including Brazil, right? And we have reached 3 million total cases of COVID-19, and we are currently facing the worst phase and of the curve, and we are seeing a better number, especially now with the availability of the vaccines. But this month, and a few weeks earlier, the government in Indonesia was able to provide various types of vaccines, even though they had to wait a long time for vaccinations. And the COVID pandemic has exhausted the Indonesian healthcare system, which makes it vulnerable because our universal healthcare system is relatively new. And now, in 2014, the Indonesian Health Ministry launched JKN, or Jaminan Kesehatan Nasional, which roughly translates to national health coverage, and it was developed and updated from the previous system, which only covered for the national civil servants. And BPJS, or Badan Penyelenggara Jaminan Nasional or Sosial, is the company that runs the system nationally. Since the system was implemented, every Indonesian must possess and use this card for medical check-up purpose. Although we are also allowed to be privately insured, but we have to still be registered in this system. Therefore, we have to own this card also. And not only for Indonesian, every foreigner who work here are also obligated to be registered in the system. JKN relies on upward referral, which means everyone has a primary healthcare institution, be it a family doctor or a public health center, to go to as a first reference whenever they need medical assistance. And from there, they will be necessarily referred to a higher level healthcare institution. Type A, hospital, is the last research for referral because it has the most complete specialties and facilities for the patients. And generally, the Indonesians are divided into 4 categories: the civil servants, and also people who are below poverty level do not pay for their insurance. On the other hand, normal workers have to still pay either by themselves or by their employers or companies. Okay, now let's go to know more about the excitement of actions with CIMSA Indonesia. First, about research exchange, CIMSA Indonesia. We know about SCORI have 4 focus areas. First, about research exchange, of course, exchange promotion. In here, we make exchange fair in each local committees. And for research promotion and research activities, it is 2 excellent program we have in this year. About the research promotion, we will hold a focus group discussion, which will be attended by medical students in Indonesia. And we are also very open and will invite medical students from the other NMO to discuss topic of access to research and research education in their country. And not only FGD, we expect to participants to write scientific essays, and the best we will give the prize. And it sounds good, right? So I'll be waiting you guys to join our research campaign in November 2021. And the last is research activities. In SCORI CIMSA, we make a multi-center research. We do research about something, topics are happening, and we use questionnaire method during online. And we encourage member every locals we have in Indonesia, so that too many participants who participate in these activities. And then we provide research actions types for our outgoing and incoming: basic science, clinical research with and without lab work, and global exchange project or gap exchange. And here are some of our ongoing research project, and some I have not included because they are still under revision by SBI WMSA. And we have various departments that can later provide a pleasant experience for incomings. SCORI CIMSA has cardiology department, public health department, pharmacology, and here pneumology, biology, biochemistry, microbiology, infection disease, pediatrics, and many more. Okay, the following is the number of SCORI exchange students in normal situations each year, and SCORI CIMSA cooperation contracts are always increasing. And lastly, we collaborate on 89 contracts in various countries, and we on average receive 68 incomings and send 70 outgoings annually. Okay, and all of IBMSA academic quality is the basis of all our exchange activities. So it is also implement to from pre-exchange training and until upon arrival training and other educational activities as well. And we are very active on our social media and website. So please let's go visit them if you still have questions about exchange to Indonesia, especially to SCORI or research exchange CIMSA. And we are excited to hopefully soon host our incomings in the upcoming season, and maybe to see some of you too. Stay safe, everyone, and all right. So let's go, Vina, to explain the amazing professional exchange in Indonesia. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Diva. On to the next exchange program. We have professional exchange program. As you probably already know, we are focusing on our 3 main focuses that are incoming hosting and outgoing sending. We also focuses on our exchange promotion and also global health understanding and also intercultural understanding. Okay, and as mentioned before, we are active in 7 LCs spread across Sumatra Island and also Java Island. Next. In a normal year without a global shutdown, we would send around 200 outgoing students each year. Next. And host around also the same number of incoming students spread across our 17 local communities. Next. Next. Okay, so our most beloved departments include general surgery, internal medicine, OBGYN, pediatrics, and also cardiology. But other than that, tropical medicine and emergency medicine are also very popular amongst incoming students. But worry not, those are not the only departments available in our NMO. We have more of them next. Okay, so here are some of the stories from our previous incoming students. As you can see, they had a terrific time with Skopi Chimsa throughout their exchange. Next. Okay, so I'm going to update you about our incoming hosting conditions of Skopi Chimsa Indonesia. So most of our universities still have a semester break until this August, which means we unfortunately are not able to host any incoming until August of 2021. Furthermore, the Delta variant of COVID-19 is currently the most prominent problem in Indonesia, which is an unexpected setback. Therefore, the exchange cancellation may be extended for everyone's safety, since everyone's safety is our top priority. But we also see some hope in that many universities are planned to start the next year in a hybrid fashion or even completely offline. So we are keeping a close eye on how prepared our local committees are in hosting this exchange program. And if you're to go to Indonesia for this exchange program, we would normally advise you to apply for a tourist visa, but that would be very unlikely to be successful during this pandemic. So e-visa, or also called as a telex visa, would be a more suitable option. Okay, on to the next slide. We have updated our exchange conditions, so please do check them out. And you can access them through this link provided in the slides. Okay, next. As I've mentioned before, since we have to put on hold on our incoming hosting program, we have to be creative. So what's the alternatives next? My partner and I are working in developing a national guideline for virtual exchange in Indonesia, although it's not done yet, but we have also worked with a few local committees for the pilot project. Next. Okay, and through this exchange program, we hope that you would not only experience our healthcare system firsthand, but also could taste some of our culture. Next. Speaking of culture, Indonesia has plenty of it. With more than 500 spoken languages and folks, we are of 270 million people. As our lingua friends, we speak Bahasa Indonesia, and we are the most trilingual nation in the world speaking Bahasa, at least one vernacular and also English. Next. And we can mention the culinary, right? So these are only some of our tasty dishes. Our national food include nasi goreng, which unfortunately is not on the slide. And we also have soto, which is a yellowish soup, very delicious. And then satay, which is a famous chicken skewer, and also a fan favorite rendang. Each provinces and each region have their own culinary, and I obviously can mention all of them. Next. And in this exchange program, we will also take you to see some of our beautiful arts, such as traditional fashion like batik, and then we also have traditional dances, such as reok and Ramayana ballet, which you normally would see in front of one of the biggest temple in Indonesia, that is called Prambanan Temple. And we also have traditional music called gamelan and other amazing art forms. Next. And we live in a diversity, so we acknowledge 6 official religions. Those are Islam, Christianity, Catholic, Confucianism, Buddhism, and also the oldest one, which is Hinduism. Next. And through our social programs, we will also take you to see some of our most famous landmarks, like Borobudur Temple, which is the biggest and actually one of the 7 wonders, if I'm not mistaken, and also Prambanan Temple, our Mount Bromo, which is located in the East Java. You really need to go there. And most importantly, we will take you to the tropical, white, sanded, warm beaches that you probably are longing for. Next. You can find us here, especially on our website and Instagram page, which we update very regularly, and also on our issue for important publications. And you can also send me an email if you sometimes a random question pops in your head and that requires me to answer. So, next. Oh, so I guess that would be it. That would be the last slide of this presentation. We are looking forward to seeing all of you in our country.
Hey dears, so thank you for your presentation. Here. So we're going to make you some questions, all right? The first one about your exchange program. So the first one is here. Do you think that speaking English is enough to communicate inside the hospital and in our daily lives?
Okay, it is totally enough. Since I mentioned before, our the people in our country speaks at least 3 languages. Most of our people speaks English very fluently, so I don't think that would be a problem.
All right. So about the language, there is another one. I'm just looking for here. What language do you think do you accept in your country for the exchange programs besides English?
Deepa, do you want to add something?
Okay.
Sorry? Okay.
In my country, about Scori or Scopi, maybe basically Indonesian and English. Maybe we have received Melayu, as well as you know, Melayu has them with Indonesian language. Maybe Vina, you can add the answering.
Yeah, so actually, I would advise you to speak English because most of the students and the professors understands English, but it is not impossible for them to speak other languages. But definitely English is a recommendation.
All right. Is the cost of living expensive?
Diva, do you want to say something about this?
I think it is not expensive. Maybe we can look other country maybe more expensive than Indonesia.
Okay, if I have to add something, it is not expensive at all. And don't worry, since your LC will be giving you pocket money weekly, and most of your expenses will be covered by our NMOs. So worry not, you have nothing to worry about.
All right, perfect. Do you accept graduated students?
Yes, as long as you're no longer than 6 months graduated.
Is your country safe for LGBT people?
Okay, Deepa, do you want to add something?
I think for LGBT people, it's not many in Indonesia, but I think some people has LGBT people in several cities in Indonesia.
Okay, as for the students, I believe that they are very respectful and they are up for any diversity. And as we live in a global world, I think it is important for us to be able to respect other cultures. And it is not common, yes, it is not common for the LGBT community in Indonesia, but trust me, you have lots of allies in this country. So worry not, you will not be harmed as you will just treat you just like humans because we believe that every single person is the same.
All right. I'm just looking for the next one. Hey, is the official language certificate required?
For Scope Exchange program, yes, it is required to have an English certificate. You can get a CFR for an at least B2 level, or you can also get a TOEFL or TOEIC or IELTS. It doesn't matter, but it is recommended to submit the certification for the CFR. Lisa, do you want to add something for the research exchange program?
Yes, of course. We too have the same about the Scope Egypt Indonesia.
All right. Which places of Indonesia are your own favorites?
Oh, this is actually quite tricky since we have more than 17,000 islands in Indonesia. But if I had to pick one, that would be Labuan Bajo. So it's an island not far from Bali. I guess it's an hour away from Bali, which I suppose you guys know where Bali is. It's a very beautiful island, but unfortunately, due to the COVID-19, I wasn't able to go there. But if you are to go to our exchange program, I would definitely recommend you to go to Labuan Bajo.
All right. Is Indonesia a safe country for women to visit alone?
Yes, of course, it is very safe for you to come alone, especially while you are in the exchange program, you will be accompanied by our students, so there's no need to worry about anything.
Okay. Do your LCs offer educational activities?
Viva?
Yes, of course. We have for educational activities. Same with IVMSC exchange program maybe, and we have LCs in the SCORI 14 local committees, and maybe in SCOPI 17 local committee. We have to the educational activities from pre-exchange, maybe upon arrival training and the exchange program till the incomings go to their country. Yeah.
All right. So the last one is, what month do you think is the best one to go on an exchange?
I would recommend you to go, let's say, in the summer, because in the summer we usually have lots of incoming, so you will not only be able to meet our students, you will also be able to meet other students from across the world, so it will be fun to have lots of people in our country.
And do you have a national social program?
We actually have a regional social program. Since we are spread throughout the islands, it is quite impossible for us to conduct a national social program, but we do have a regional social program throughout our 7 regions. So actually our NMO is divided into 7 regions. So we are looking forward to host you guys so that you can come with us in our regional social program.
Oh, perfect. So, dears, it has been a pleasure to have you here. Really, do you want to say something to us?
Oh, actually, as a closing statement, this has been very lovely. Thank you so much for having us. And we are looking forward to host you guys. I hope to be seeing you guys very soon. And stay safe, please.
Oh, you too. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Então, gente, foi isso. Esse foi o nosso último dia da Exchange Fair. O formulário vai estar aberto, se eu não me engano, acho que até 10 minutos depois agora. E é isso. Fiquem bem.